Final Fantasy has always been synonymous with epic storytelling, turn-based battles, and a world filled with quests. The impact of this series on Japanese role-playing games has been enormous. That's why we've listed the top 5 Final Fantasy games of all time.
Only one way to do it, and that's to do it right. All things considered, you're getting a steal.
Yeah, don't think we don't know it.
Final Fantasy IX was the last game in the series for the original PlayStation. It embraces lots of classic elements and has nice cartoony graphics. Final Fantasy IX really shines in one of its main storylines, in which a character needs to deal with the fact he's a clone and he's going to die very soon. We loved it in Blade Runner, and we love it here. For its time, Final Fantasy IV was incredible. It was a role-playing game that gave its characters emotions like love, hate, and jealousy. This game was perhaps the turning point for the genre to tell more intricate stories. And yes, this game even takes you to the moon, which is an awesome event in itself. Final Fantasy VII will always be remembered as the game with one of the most dramatic deaths in the history of gaming. It's also the first Final Fantasy to be released on the PlayStation. This role-playing game has been praised for its story, gameplay, and music. And it's spawned the most spin-offs in the franchise, including a CGI movie, 3 other games, and mobile minigames.
Listen to my story.
The franchise was already 14 years old when Final Fantasy X was released in 2001. The first Final Fantasy for the PlayStation 2 lived up to everybody's expectations. The game looked absolutely beautiful, and the soundtrack was awesome. The gameplay was revamped with a new variation on their iconic turn-based battle system, allowing you to substitute party members mid-battle. And who doesn't like a good love story? In the 6th Final Fantasy, one of the biggest events in the history of the series took place. The game's antagonist, Kefka, actually managed to destroy the world. As the player, you had to recover all the areas that were completely changed, with many memorable moments, including an entire opera in 16-bit glory. One of the other great things from this game is the entire group of 14 playable characters, and many NPCs all have extensive character development. Final Fantasy VI offers one of the best and most solid stories in the series, and that's why it's our number 1. What is your favorite Final Fantasy? Let us know in the comments below.